Edmonton families are preparing for kids to go back to school this week, with the Alberta government expected to table legislation ordering striking teachers back to work.
I miss recess.
Yeah, and you miss math, you said?
Yeah.
Why do you like math?
Because it's fun. I get to learn more skills. I can finally wear my costume when it's in 6 days. No, that's 5. I mean 5. Also, I'm going to wear my Squid Game costume that my friends really wanted to see.
Oh, what do you miss about school?
The fun stuff. Yeah. Joey's my friend at school.
City News spoke to families here outside Edmonton's Bonnie Doon Centre, and we're hearing from kids and their parents that they're eager to get back to school, but there's some hesitations about how we're getting here, potentially without the Alberta government and teachers reaching a new deal.
Getting to see my boys a lot it's been nice, but I do feel like they're missing out on the learning, the socialization. I'm not a fan of them having to be ordered back. We know that there was a possibility, but I don't think that any of their concerns were addressed.
It's good in a sense, but I also do think that teachers should stand up for themselves and not be forced to go back to work. Otherwise, then what's the point in protesting if you just go back to being forced to work? Then it's like our voices aren't really being heard.
They have been off a little, too long. Yeah. So I really want him to go back to school, but obviously our preference is that the province comes up with something that the teachers are okay with. That is obviously what we preferred. So, yeah.
I agree. I think using the notwithstanding clause is a bit of an intense move.
Alberta Premier Danielle Smith planning to table back to work legislation Monday that would end the strike without a deal. Premier Smith answering questions on her Chorus radio show Your Province, Your Premier on Saturday, not ruling out using the notwithstanding clause in the process. Smith hasn't promised to use the clause, but the potential caught the attention of Alberta's labour movement.
If she uses the notwithstanding clause, it definitely will be a war on workers' rights.
McGowan saying it would escalate the conflict, seeing this as provoking the labour movement with consequences that could ripple across the province, seeing this as a threat to workers' rights.
She would be choosing the nuclear option. She'd be choosing the option that escalates this from, just a dispute between the teachers and her government to something much bigger than that. It would be an attack on all workers' rights, and it would be an attack on worker bargaining power and ultimately our living standards.
From Edmonton, Lauren Boothby, City News.